Well, hello there. I'm Jasmine Brooks. Thanks for joining us tonight on 21 Next. I'm live inside the control center, as you can see. And you know what? We have a lot to talk about, including your forecast that you don't want to miss. But first, I want to bring in Alex Thill. Alex, here's the deal. We're talking about Dauphin County Crimestoppers giving out more money for important tips, right, to solve some crime, but it doesn't come at just any time. It's summertime. So tell us what's happening and why summer is so important here.
Hi, Jasmine. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us. So the Dauphin County Crimestoppers are upping their reward for anonymous tips that lead to arrest to be up to $2,000. And the reason that they're doing this summer is because according to the Dauphin County Coroner's Report from 2024, the warmer months tended to be months of higher levels of violence. So August is actually the second highest month reported from last year for the number of homicides, right behind May. So those warmer months are months when kids are typically out of school. There's a lot less organized activity. So police are really trying to get ahead of that.
Okay, we see a woman talking there. What did she have to say?
So I spoke with a lot of people today. That woman in particular said she thinks it's a great idea. And that was kind of echoed throughout many of the people. This man here as well thought it was a great idea and an incentive for people to call in. But there were still a hefty amount of people who thought that it wasn't necessarily a good idea. And people who call in are, quote, snitches. So there is a stigma around that's going on, at least in Allison Hill, where I was today. And you'll be able to see more of people, specifically this video that's shown right there. There's a portion of that you'll be able to see later on tonight at 10 and 11, where a man actually yelled across the street, you're a snitch at somebody I was interviewing. So, there are a lot of people who think that it's a good idea, but there's also a lot of people who think that you shouldn't be doing it.
So the reward is now how much?
$2,000, up to $2,000. So it's more than double what it was before. And that's if you call in and you call in a crime that leads to an arrest. So if you see something, say something, call in, send a tip if you think that there's something going on, and you could be rewarded up to $2,000. That ends on September 1st.
I'm excited to see what people said on camera to you today, and we will see that at 10 o'clock and 11 on CBS 21 News. Thanks, Alex Thill.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to talk about something else. We are going to talk about ivory. If you're familiar with ivory, you can get it, and it can be jewelry, it can be knickknacks. But here's the deal. It comes from animals, okay, as you may or may not know, whales, elephants. And so actually there was it's a humane world for animals, okay? They did an undercover investigation into the ivory sales across Pennsylvania and found $38,000 worth of ivory items were found in Pennsylvania. So we're talking Dauphin County, Adams County, Cumberland County, Lancaster, Lebanon, York, all of them. And they're calling for a new bill to pass that to really put an end to this because they don't want it to happen. I mean, even kitchen utensils can be made out of ivory. So we're using these animals to get this ivory, and they want it stopped. And they think they can do it through this bill and put an end to this. Now, what do you do, though, if you have an ivory product? That's the question. You can actually own it, okay? If you own it, you can pass it down to your family. But you're not allowed to sell this stuff. So this is a big investigation that was done. You can actually go to cbs21.com to learn more into what they're calling an undercover investigation into wildlife traffickers regarding ivory. All right, next up. It's the summer months. A lot of kids are obviously out of school. Some are playing sports for the summer. Some are just hanging out with friends. But what about those really, really, really creative ones that like to sing or write poetry or rap? Well, we got a place for you. This man was in our studio today giving us a talk, and he is calling on you because tomorrow he is starting this camp. 12, 13, 14, all the way up to 18, 12 to 18-year-olds, listen up, because this local poet right here you see on your screen, Jules Davenport, he wants teens to get involved. He's a Harrisburg native. He's launching a 6-week program, and he wants to give you a creative outlet. So here's how it works. Are you an artist, a poet, a rapper, a writer? Okay. you're going to actually share your words and then record them. Yeah, record them at Hacks Podcasting Studio. He was inspired to do it to give people over the summer 12 to 18 a creative outlet and a safe space. And so here is the website you need to write down, guys, right now. So it is iamjules.com/events. That is iamjules. So that's JUELZ.com/events. Yes, we have that on our website as well, but it starts tomorrow. So you got to get in on this quickly, take advantage of it. If you're 12 to 18, you love to rap, you love to write, you love poetry, this is definitely for you guys. All right, what is maybe not for you is this really hot weather, but I'm not complaining. Tom Russell joins me now with a look at the forecast.
Some like it hot, and I'm one of them. I like the heat.
You are a good rapper.
Yes, it's a lot of people say, Jasmine. We got the heat going on again tomorrow, 88 for the high. So that's our hot, steamy day. And then we'll see a couple of evening storms tomorrow night. I don't think it'll be much. That's Thursday night. But a little better chance of a few afternoon storms on Friday. Overall, the cloud cover will keep us a little cooler. The best chance of rain is actually going to come on Saturday. It's not going to be a washout, but it is going to be wet from time to time on Saturday. I think we actually cleared things out a little bit as the weekend goes on, but it's been a pretty cloudy weekend, therefore a little cooler, back with highs in the upper 70s. To Monday, we go with some more showers, and then we'll dry it out Tuesday, Wednesday next week. So after 2 pretty hot days, it'll be nice to kind of cool things down a little bit, but it's just a reminder that summer is just about here officially.
All right, Tom Russell, thank you so much. And thank you all for joining us, of course, on CBS 21X. That's what we're doing right now. I will see you next time. Please subscribe to our channel, give us a like, and thank you for watching us right here. I'll see you at 10 and 11. Good night.